Good morning to you all. How are you? Great now? In our previous class, we finished our chapter conjunctions and I have sent you the answers for your homework as well. Now, today we will learn about punctuation marks. That is your chapter 24, page number 151. Yes, this new chapter is very short but very important one as well. So first we have to understand what are punctuation marks and what is the use of them. See, punctuation marks are those little signs that are used in writing for making the meaning of a sentence very clear. See, when we speak English, when we read the chapter, we know via these punctuation marks, we get to know where we have to take pause and for how long. That's the duty of punctuation marks. Without the punctuation marks, our sentence, both in writing and speaking, is incomplete. Okay, so let's take a look at some of the punctuation marks. Hyphen. See, a very small hyphen sign is used to join two compound words and numbers. Now, compound words, the group of word, like more than two words are joined together to form a new word. Compound word. For example, there are 23 books on this bookshelf. So this is the compound number 20 and 3. Okay. The next one is apostrophe. See, apostrophe has three uses. The first one is used to show position. For example, Namita's parents live in Coimbatore. So the position is Namita's. Namita ke parents. Second one is it's used to show merged letters. When we merge the helping verb with not or like this. For example, we cannot go outside because it is raining. So we merged the not with the helping verb and we read it like this. We can't go out because it is raining. So that is the one function of apostrophe. And the last function of apostrophe is when we have to show the position of plurals. The Kapoor's house is being renovated. See, here we do not put an S after the apostrophe here for plurals. Okay. And the next one is quotation marks. See, quotation marks are used for showing the actual words of the speaker, or we can say that to show the actual direct quote made by a person. For example, I wish to become an astronomer, said Ben. So we have quoted the sentence here of Ben directly. The next one is colon. See, colon have different uses. The first use is when we have to introduce or start a list of items in any example. The similar items, when we list the similar items in a sentence, we use colon to separate them. For example, mother asked me to buy these items at the supermarket, and then our list is starting, so we put a colon there: milk, bread, biscuits, butter and cheese. Okay. Second is when we write the time in hour and minute form, we use colon to separate the hour from minutes. For example, Farida reached Mumbai at 7:30 p.m. last night. See how we have used the colon for separating hours from minutes. The next one is to express ratios. For example, I need to put sugar and flour in 1:1 ratio for the cake. To introduce quotes in some cases. For example, the coach said, training will start on Monday. Sometimes we use the colon in this manner as well. Okay. And sometimes, it's an important note, sometimes the colon is used to separate two independent clauses when the second clause explains the first one. Whenever we have two independent clauses that do not have any impact on each other, when we join them together, sometimes we use colon there as well. For example, both the children are artistic. Ryan likes to paint and Jana likes to draw. See, all of these sentences are independent. They are not dependent on each other, but still we have joined them together, and that is why we have used colon here. Okay, our next punctuation mark is semicolon. See, semicolon is used to express a pause that is longer than a comma but shorter than a full stop. See, and semicolon is used to separate two independent clauses or sentences that are not joined by a conjunction. In our previous chapter, we read about conjunction. That conjunction is used to join two independent clauses or one independent and one subordinate clauses. But when no conjunction is used, we put semicolon there to join the sentence. For example, the children are making a lot of noise. They are playing hide and seek. See, here we could have joined them together with and or because, but since we did not use any conjunction here, we have put a semicolon there. And the next use of semicolon is to separate items in a list that already contains commas. See, when we have multiple lists in a sentence, different lists in a sentence, we can separate them with the help of semicolon. For example, the children are picking the red, green and yellow tomatoes, the red and black raspberries, the red, golden and yellow apples, and the strawberries on the farm. So here we had 4 different lists and then for the sublists. So we use semicolon to separate them together here. Okay, and the theory part is complete for this chapter. I hope you understood it well. If any confusion, do make a note and ask me tomorrow. Okay, bye students.